Happy New Year, family. It's your girl T Love Social Media, the Queen. Um, the R. Kelly incident. For years, R. Kelly has been breaking the record. And let me just say, can we go revert back to the Aaliyah situation? Can we at least go back to the Aaliyah situation? When R. Kelly got with Aaliyah, and this is from a source. This is from a source. When R. Kelly got with Aaliyah, he was managing under the management. And here's my thing. Everybody I understand R. Kelly like younger girls. I understand that R. Kelly has done some vicious things. But hear me out. Now that this is coming as a surprise, I told you guys that they are after Black Hollywood men. I like to say Happy New Year to you guys. Welcome to 2019. I've been out of mission doing these videos because I had a lot of stuff I had to take care of family-wise, which is never, my work is never done because I am a full-time mother. But back to basics. All of these things that they're saying about R. Kelly and all of these allegations, all of these things that's coming up, while these parents are talking now. I'm going to go back to the Aaliyah situation. Aaliyah and R. Kelly met when that girl was about 12 years old. And hear me out. You people, and here I'm not talking about the dead. I'm just speaking for what I do know. And it's truth. That girl was 12 years old, fast in the ass at the time when she started working with R. Kelly. At that time, they wasn't having sexual relations, but they didn't do anything till she was about 14. Now, this may come as a surprise to you, and y'all be like, what the? Look here. I hate to really say it this way, but I'm going to just have to say it. Everybody talk about blood sacrifices. She was a blood sacrifice. She was her own blood sacrifice. And here's why. When she came into the industry, she was just a little girl. And back in the day when I used to sing, and me and my group at the time, we wanted to go to Star Search. Back then when it was Beyonce and her group was Girl Time. And those were many, many years ago. Did you all know that the Gladys Knight is Aaliyah's great aunt? And it's like the bones are just coming out of R. Kelly's bag. But it all started with Lil Aaliyah, didn't it? So let me get to this. Aaliyah. He's met her at 12 years old, okay? He knew her prior to the industry. Her uncle or father somewhat was connected to the industry, and she wanted to sing. And it was a time where she was trying to, come out and do some music. But when he met her, that's when it took for the worse. But here's my thing. Everybody's pointing their hand on the past. Let that girl rest. Let it rest. The dead cannot speak for themselves. But I would say this. And you people say, don't talk about her. Don't talk about Aaliyah. Aaliyah was beautiful. She was incredible. But the truth of the matter is, if a child has been grown, sassy, and sexual, well, I wouldn't say sassy. She was sexual. Sexual. At a very young age. In the perverted way. Her parents, I don't know them, but I'm sorry that they had lost that girl, their child. I would say that they didn't know certain things on Aaliyah's behalf, but they pretty much sold their child into it, because if they knew their R. Kelly history or he had some sort of background, why did they let their daughter go with a man at 14? But she was 12 when she met him and started working with him. But it wasn't until 14 until they had sex. R. Kelly was 28 years old when he started penetrating her. I mean, y'all gotta think. And this is sick, that's sick. I mean, but she was a fast girl. She was loose. But the reason why y'all couldn't picture it, because the industry, cover-ups. Okay? Cover-ups. And they will make it, didn't K. Michelle say they can take it and make it look like it's nothing never happened. Okay? But a sex cult is somebody who has sex slaves, who is ordered to put people into their home and they do what the fuck they want to do to them. I don't think that R. Kelly has a sex cult. I think R. Kelly has some type of sex addiction where he get women and he know who he can control. And don't get me twisted. I'm a huge R. Kelly fan. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they saying about Robert, Mr. Kelly, everything is not always true. Because if these parents really cared about their daughters, they would take out huge, heavy lawsuits. They'll be getting him locked up. It's just so much mumbo jumbo shit with this shit. It's to the point where you're like, what? Then somebody else already told me that they're going to do 6 episodes or 6 seasons of Surviving R. Kelly. Me personally, I seen a clip of it, family, but I didn't see it all. I saw Sparkle. I think John Legend was one of them. Then they got Amarion from B2K want to speak on his behalf. He's supposed to be coming out speaking. So it's so much going down in the streets, man. It's a lot going on down in the streets. And I fought these parents because if you knew your children was rebellious and to talk to a grown man who's a big-time R&B singer, why would you even allow that? See, the parents is just as fake as the media. Same thing what I say Aaliyah's parents. Aaliyah's parents, they trusted him, but they also sold their child out with him. Because at the end of the day, that grown man had no business with her at that time. Y'all got to remember, Aaliyah did marry R. Kelly. And she had an unknown. And she also got pregnant by R. Kelly. That was the cover-up. And later on, when she got with Damon Dash is twice her age. Well, he's not that old. But before the time of her death, that was who she was last with. And I'm not just talking bad about her. Jay-Z had a piece of it too. So, without really being further ado, all I can say is after they worked on Bill Cosby, they put their hands into R. Kelly because the industry is to not credit, will make the artists, a black artist, any entertainer look bad. See, the Bill thing is over. Everything is over with Bill. Oh, when they said AJ from past 106 in Park, he was accused of sexual assault. So I'll follow y'all up with that story. Yeah, I told you they was going to work around because it is to tarnish the black entertainers. Oh, they not done. They are not done. But Aaliyah was a real blood sacrifice. Her family did her in. Did her in. Because here's my thing. My mother was always the type, when she was alive, she knew. My mother knew when a man was in a perverted way, or trying to look at her child in such a perverted way. She knew. There's no reason that your parent should be like, well, go to the studio, go make some music, go sing, la, 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 do your music. You trusted Robert Kelly. But what you should have been doing was taking your child to the doctor, seeing was she sexually active. Because it was coincidental why they was dressing alike. Peep game of how R. Kelly and Aaliyah was dressing alike. But let's just let this dead rest. Let the young lady rest. And I don't want to keep talking bad about it. Aaliyah was a talented, educated woman. But the truth of the matter is, and I keep telling y'all, some of these people that's behind closed doors in the industry, they got so much bad. They just not who you really think they are behind closed doors. And the sad part about it is we face these people every day, And I think Aaliyah was one of the ones who was fast. She was very loose. And I hate to say that about her. I hate to say it about her. Lord knows, man, that's not good. But the truth is the truth. And, her demise had failed. She died to be honest with you, she died in it. And just tragic. But I fought her parent, because had her parent known that she was creeping with Robert Kelly, R. Kelly at that time, I'm quite sure they knew in the end. Or if they did know, that's pretty fucked up. It was coming out now that her and her mother had a threesome with R. Kelly. I don't know how true that is. And I'm not going to be bad my mama, but I will say if she knew all of these things, she need to be kicked in her ass. So, most of these parents that's coming out about R. Kelly and their children and their daughters that's over at R. Kelly's home, they are coming out saying this and that, and there's so many allegations. They got surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime. It's so much that has been put out to the point where, for one, I think they trying to get money off that man's name. I think they're trying to get money off his name. And his ex-wife, Andrea Kelly, you got to watch that shit, because their hair is so far gone, like she's spaced out. Till one thing she'll say and the other thing she'll switch up and say. So it is what it is, man. Everybody is playing their part and playing their role. Everybody is playing their part and they're playing their role. R. Kelly done pissed off somebody, and they brought those sexual allegations back up again. And he's been seen with another younger girl. I mean, you can't. I'm just put it like this. When you done did so much things that you done, in the end of it all, you got to cover up your tracks. So my thing is, with R. Kelly, Robert Kelly, if say for these girls are legal, but none of them is out as young as what he had with Aaliyah, or 16, then that's still holding a fugitive, holding someone hostage, which means you are a fugitive, and you politically have it ordered to run it. But I fought the parents to not take the time out to go bang that door down and get their child up out of there. Because if they were really concerned, and they're doing all these press conferences, all these meetings, going live, TV shows, television appearances, radio stations, why haven't any of them sent the police over there? You think about that. Anyway, I want to get y'all take on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that bell for notifications. And I'm going to talk to you people soon. Peace.